Your nail skills are super important for getting and keeping clients, but did you know that there are things that you could do that have nothing to do with the actual technical aspect of doing nails that'll still help you build your business? I'm Stephanie Yaggy, and today I'm going to give you 5 tips that are going to help you build your business that have nothing to do with the technical. So a lot of people call these soft skills or core skills. These are things like time management, the way you communicate, even how you dress, that are going to help build your business and have nothing to do with whether you're in the nail industry or selling insurance. You know, these are ways that your clients are going to look at you and perceive you and think that this is a business that I want to keep coming to. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to talk about today is being professional, right? So what does that mean? It means that when you come off polished, confident, and put together, people are going to respect you. If you are sloppy and messy, people are going to think, well, you don't know what you're doing. It's a direct correlation. So how can you do that? It starts by how you get dressed, right? So like in the corporate world, they say no bare midriffs, no ripped clothing, no open-toed shoes, but we're in a nail salon, so those rules can bend a little bit. And often fashion dictates that, crop tops are in, or, ripped jeans at the knees is super stylish. That's totally fine. The point is that you want to be put together. You don't want to look sloppy or messy. You don't want to look like you just rolled out of bed. If you look put together, clients are going to notice and they're going to think, oh, I want this person to do my nails. This person looks clean and polished and put together, and that's what I want my nails to look like. I mean, this is the beauty industry after all. Same thing goes for your hair, makeup. If you wear makeup, wear some of it. Like, look good. Brush your hair. Again, you don't want to look like you rolled out of bed. That is not going to inspire confidence in your clients. So what you're trying to do is look the part so that their clients are going to be like, no, this is what I want. I'm going to keep coming here and get my nails done. Another way that you can be professional is in how you speak. You want to be polite. You don't want to mumble. You definitely don't want to curse. There's a difference between answering the phone, yeah, and saying, hi, this is Stephanie, and welcome to Polished Nails. How can I help you today? It sounds like you want to talk to the second person, right? Because you care, and that's what you're looking for. You're looking for clients to come to you because you care about your business, because you're professional, and they're going to, again, want to return. Another thing you can do is make sure that your workspace is clean and organized. Clients are going to pick up on that. When you walk into someone's home and it looks put together and clean, you're like, oh, this person's got their life together. When there are toys all over the place and it's dirty, you're like, yeesh, I don't want to come over here. Same thing goes for your salon space. Even just your personal workspace at the salon. Obviously, keeping it organized is going to help you move faster through your services, but it's also going to look like you care and that it's clean, and these are all things that clients want to look for when they come to you to get their nails done. Number 2, you want to have a good work ethic. That means caring about what you do and caring enough about it to do it well. You spent a lot of time on your craft. You went to nail school, you practiced, you can do a mean set of nails now, and you want to care about that and you want to show that to your clients. So that means showing up early, making sure that everything is set and ready and you're ready before your first client comes in. It means helping out with others. If you see somebody else's client sitting there, get them something to drink. You want to help out even when nobody's asking. That's because you care about this. You want to care about the business that you're in. You want to care about what you're doing, not just doing the nails. And people are going to read that. The clients are going to pick up on that. And they're going to think, oh, this is a salon that really cares about what they're doing. They care about me, the client, and I'm going to come back here. Number 3, you want to learn how to communicate well. Now, this can be difficult, especially in this day and age where we're all tweeting and texting and typing on social media. A lot can get lost in that translation. So communication with clients. You want to set up some protocol that you can always turn to so you're not left fumbling and you can be super clear when these issues come up. For example, if someone comes in with a broken nail or multiple broken nails, what's the salon policy? What's your policy on that? You'll fix 1, but you won't fix 5. You'll have to, charge extra for that. Or smudge polish, or if you're increasing your prices, like how you're going to handle that. Set that up in advance so that there is no room for miscommunication. Here is the policy. This is how we enact it. End of story. And the more clear you are with your clients when it comes to issues like this, the less chance there will be for miscommunication. It's also important to talk to your clients about their nails specifically. You know, clients often have a really hard time communicating what they want for their nails. They think they like this, they saw this picture here, they kind of like it, they kind of don't, and they don't really know how to communicate to you what they're looking for exactly. So that's why it's up to you to ask very specific, pointed questions about what they want to do. Do you like this nail shape? Do you like this nail shape? What about this color? You know, again, opening that dialogue so communication can be as clear as possible. That way you are giving your clients exactly what they want. Now, there's also communication between you and your coworkers or your manager or your salon owner. And it's really important that you maintain those direct lines of communication. So if there is a problem, if you're disgruntled, it's really important to address it immediately. The longer you hold it in, the more you let it fester, the bigger the problem it becomes. Also, if there's an issue, it's a really good idea to talk about it face to face, because that way you can read the whole person, you can read their emotions, their feelings are usually expressed right on their face. When you do it through text or email, so much can get lost in that in-between. But when you're face-to-face, not only can you read the other person better, but 9 times out of 10, you're gonna wrap up this issue much faster. And that's really what you're looking for, because you want a nice, happy work environment. Sometimes problems are so big that you just can't seem to hash it out. And in that instance, sometimes it's a great idea to get a mediator to come in and sort of help you and the person you're having an issue with communicate. Whether that is an owner or a manager or a coworker, someone who's impartial and who can sit there and help both of you really explain your feelings, hash it out, and then clear it up and move on. Tip number 4, time management is so big. Obviously, time is money, not just for you, but for your client as well. And so you want to make sure that you are spending your time as wisely as possible. So if you're just starting out and you're not super comfortable with a really tight schedule, it's really important to pad each of your appointments a little bit. That way it'll give you time in case you need to run over, some service took a little bit longer than you anticipated, and it helps you get ready and have time set aside to set up before your next client arrives. Also, if you are still working on getting your speed up to par, make sure you practice. Practice on friends, family, on your off time, on weekends. The faster you are, the more appointments you can schedule in a day, and obviously the more money you can make. But the key is to be quick on your service time and make sure that your space is organized so that everything is right where you need it. You're not digging around, because every time you're looking for something or digging for something, it's wasting more time. Also, if you're prone to chitty chat and it's taking time away from your service, you might want to curb that a little bit. It's always important to have that rapport with your client, but you don't need to talk the whole time. And if it's keeping you from getting your services done in the allotted time, then zip it. As you become more practiced and speedier in your service time, you can obviously fit in more appointments into a day, and therefore you're going to be making more money. That is the key, right? But there are other things to keep in mind, even when you are a super pro at your time management. You do not want to bend to your client's whims. How many times does a client come in and say, oh, I wanted a gel manicure, but really what I meant is I wanted an extension and art. Well, if you only have 45 minutes for that appointment, there's no time for the extension and the art. So don't bend to your client's whims. You have to stand firm and say, you know what, we really don't have time for that today, but you know what, next time I'm gonna book you a longer appointment and we can make sure that we have all the time to get exactly what you want. And see, this goes back to the communication. The more open in that communication you are, the less chance there is for that sort of miscommunication. Part of time management is also making sure your clients understand that you are on a schedule and that their actions are going to affect your schedule. So set up a policy for a grace period, whatever that may be for you, 5, 10, 15 minutes. Make sure they know about the policy. And if they're late, then they miss their appointment. And perhaps you have to charge them either a partial or full amount of their service charge. But the more they know that you have this policy set, that you are on a schedule, then they will respect that too. And ultimately, that'll keep your time management on par. Number 5, have a positive attitude. This is really important because nothing poisons a business more than negativity. And that negativity is going to bring you down, it's going to bring your clients down, it's going to bring your coworkers down, and overall, it's going to have a really negative impact on your business. If you try to be positive and keep a smile on your face, other people are going to respond in the same way. You can be positive, but you don't want to be fake because people can see right through that. So you just want to be yourself, be genuine, and that will be the positivity that will radiate from you, and then people will follow suit. I mean, didn't anyone tell you that if you smile, the world will smile with you? Well, that's the thing, it's contagious. So be confident, smile, be positive, and you will get that back in return. That being said, it's also okay to be in a bad mood sometimes. No one's expecting you to always be smiley and cheery. But I think part of it is going back to the communication. If you're having a bad mood, let your client know, let your coworkers know. Be like, I'm just having a really rough day today, and you're just, I hope you can understand. And I promise that this will, blow by and I will be my old cheery self again. But if you leave clients or coworkers wondering and all of a sudden you're in this crummy down mood, they're going to think that perhaps it had something to do with them. So be open and communicate and try to be positive when you can, and people around you will be positive too. Being positive also means being a team player, helping other people out. Doing favors, the more you do for others, the more they're going to do back for you. And this again ties back into the work ethic. You want to feel confident and you want to feel good about the job that you're doing and the way you're presenting your business to the people there, and it's going to make you feel good, and then it makes other people feel good. See, it's a whole connected thing, and everyone feels good, and then everyone wants to come into your salon and get their nails done. While doing nails is certainly the most fun part of your job, keeping these 5 tips in mind are really going to help you grow and boost your business beyond that. So then your clients are going to come back and you'll get to do the fun part, doing your nails, for a long time to come. Till next time, thanks so much.